should have been up 3 and over.
And then the one I have.
Oh yeah, just pretend that it was.
The one, and then it's 6-2.
Oh, it's 6, negative 6.
6-2 here? The vertical one? Yeah, you barely see mine.
I remember. No, it's right here. That's 8-2.
Oh, just kidding.
6-2. It's like at the top of the circle.
Oh! Yeah, did I just
Negative
skip
3
it?
quarters, Yeah.
Yeah, I just skipped it.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Another line.
Okay, moving on. I feel like we got that.
You put the circle on the box.
Find dy dx for each of the following implicitly defined equations. Okay. So, talk me through it. Derivative of y squared.
2y dy dx.
2y dy dx equals
2 plus 3 plus 3.
dy dx.
yes, because it's the derivative of 3y is 3, but you also have to take the derivative of y.
And then you have to get the dy dx on the same side.
Yep, dy's together. So 2y dy dx minus 3 dy dx equals 2.
Then you divide by 2, I think.
Well, I got to factor out a dy dx.
And then you divide the
2 divided by 2y minus 3. Can you cancel the 2's?
2. You have to factor it first.
You would have to factor it first. It doesn't factor out, so no.
I mean, it kind of does, but not
It
really.
would be really cute.
I don't want to do the next one.
I would throw the next one at you, but I'm afraid with the E, y'all are like, what?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want to.
So,
2.
Oh, and it's to the y.
2, derivative of e to the y.
Is
Y,
to the
E.
y.
E to the y, yeah.
Times y.
E to the whatever, derivative is e to the whatever.
Times the whatever.
Yep, and then times the derivative of y, which is dy. Very good.
It's equal to 2x minus 2y dx.
2y dy dx. Yes. Okay.
Get them on the same side.
Yep. Move everything with dy dx on one side and everything else on the other side. And then
Factor out dy dx.
good.
And then divide.
Very good.
Divide and conquer.
Now I could factor out the 2 on top, but nothing's gonna cancel on bottom with it. So
We did it.
I like this section.
yes,
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
too.
better.
I like this stuff too. It's more algebra.
I dig algebra.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
like geometry.
I like teaching geometry.
I don't like learning it.
I wasn't crazy about learning it either, to be honest with you. Alrighty. Now here's where people start going, no.
Yeah. There's a 1 in front of the y.
Can we divide by 2?
No.
Yes.
No, because you still have this y here. You're not going to be able to get it explicitly.
Can we divide by 2x? No.
It's still, you're going to have a couple of different y's that you have to take the derivative
Would it
of.
just be 2x dy?
So the only thing that's different here is that you have Woohoo. You have doo-doo. What'd you call that?
She said constant.
It's the product rule.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, because you have 2x times y. Those are two things multiplied together. So you have to use the product rule.
I don't remember. I think it's just 2.
So the product rule is derivative of the first times the second
plus the first
times the first
whatever the heck.
times the derivative of the second, which is dy dx.
6. We have to use the product rule for 3y squared too.
No, because 3 is a constant.
Okay.
Only when you have two functions multiplied together. So this is 6y, what? dy dx plus 2. So from there, y'all go for it. Now, if yours were reversed, like the negative 1, y plus 1, same thing. It doesn't matter.
Wait, his parents let him move after he had him trouble?
Okay. So, the last one I want you to try. Does anybody have any questions on this one? Okay, now be careful. On the last one, there is a product rule. Where is it?
3x.
Yeah, that very last one, that minus 3x squared y. That's the product rule.
I think I can see
start? No,
Well, can you see the answer?
not yet. Yeah. I'll erase it because this is just the answer. Faith, your face is precious.
I just messed up the sign.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
I just did square root.
Well,
And then I tried to factor and couldn't.
right. You tried to factor out a 3 or something up top, but.
And I was trying to figure
Oh,
out.
did you get it?
I forgot it with a -3, so and I did the partial. I just added it.
Oh.
I forgot there was an X there.
Okay, so when I take the derivative, it's 15x squared. The 3 goes away because it's constant, equals 2 dy dx. Then here, got to use the product rule. So derivative of the first, so that's minus 6x times the second, y, plus derivative of the first times the second, plus the first, so that's really minus 3x squared, times the derivative of y, which is dy dx.